In the mid-90s, I was fortunate enough to become successful with my music. I got to sell lots of CDs and tour and fill out arenas. But success came at a high price, and I lost everything. I went from sleeping in the nicest hotel rooms to having to sleep in my car in Nashville, Tennessee. Let me share with you my story. My journey and my music.
Hello, I'm Tony LeBron. Today we have a special program for you called My Shining Hour featuring Steph Carse, an international artist that has traveled the world as a performer and singer, selling over 500,000 records. Steph is the producer and host of My Shining Hour TV special. He's a songwriter, actor, and philanthropist. Steph also launched Why I Count, an award-winning international anti-bullying campaign. If you have ever struggled with your faith, you will need to watch this program, because this is a show you will not want to miss. Welcome, Steph Carse.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So, My Shining Hour is the name of your project. What started this project?
Oh, I would say it, looking at the world and how it's broken, we need so much of God in our lives.
Yeah.
I said, I want to do a project for the Lord.
One of the songs, Amazing Grace, you filmed it on a beach.
That was the first one.
Yes.
If you can picture this,
Yeah.
It was the first scene, and it's actually the end scene of the music video. But the first scene is we have about 100 people dressed in robes,
wow,
singing for the choir part on the beach at sunrise in Daytona, and they're shaped like a cross. Now it's about 4:30 a.m. We have a very short window for the light, right? Because when the sun rises, it's really quick.
Yeah.
This lady shows up out of nowhere, not part of the crew. She's coming to me and she says, I need to talk to you. She says, well, we're in the middle of production. I can't talk to you right now. Could it wait? She says, no, I really, really need, and it was a sense of urgency.
Wow.
I felt like I needed to listen to her.
Right.
So I turned and said, okay, well, you have a short window, so I'll listen to your story. And then she tells me that 30 years ago, she had an abortion.
Wow.
Last night would have been the 30th anniversary of what would have been her daughter. She's been crying all night, couldn't sleep, asked God if he would give her a sign that she'd be forgiven. And something pulled her out of bed, made her walk on the beach. And imagine this now, this prayer, right? She walks and she hears Amazing Grace in the semi-dark, right? Because it's not quite lit up yet.
Absolutely.
So, and then all of a sudden she sees about 100 people dressed in white, shaped in a cross.
Am I dreaming? What's going on?
And then the sunrise, right?
How awesome.
So she got her sign, but I got mine too, because it was a vulnerable time for me, because it was a lot of money. It's a big production. I said, am I supposed to be here, God? Could you give me a sign that I'm supposed to do this, that is really your voice that I'm hearing, not mine?
Yes.
And so it was a win-win situation.
Absolutely.
She's actually part of the video. So I pull her in, and you see the lady with a black T-shirt. She's part of it.
He got me out of bed early that day. I went to the beach. I went to a part of the beach that I hadn't been to before. And there was a cross. It was made up of people, women, children, men, all in choir robes. And then I started hearing Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. The Lord brought that for me, just me, to say, yes, I forgive you, daughter. I forgive you.
Now here's the full-length video of Amazing Grace. the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Nach brenn en kjör Shamrad vismin kan Shachrandra Guljerst Guntror Saldos Galsu
If you're enjoying this program, for a donation, you will experience the entire My Shining Hour special. And at the same time, you will help Upliftv and Why I Count make a difference in the lives of our children. Here's how you can help. Here at Upliftv, we strive to give you high-quality programming that is great for the whole family. For a gift of $50, you will receive the complete My Shining Hour CD, DVD, and 10-day devotional. Or bless your family and friends with a small group pack. For a gift of $100, you will receive the My Shining Hour complete set of 5 CDs, DVDs, and 10-day devotionals. When you take advantage of these special offers, you will also help support the work and ministry of Upliftv, as well as support the nonprofit anti-bullying organization Why I Count. Why I Count reminds these young victims of bullying that their identity is awesome in Christ. These two special offers are only available when you call 1-844-787-5438. That's 1-844-787-5438. What are some of the songs that are included?
We have some of the old favorites, like How Great Thou Art.
How Great Thou Art.
Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.
When through the woods and forest glades I wander and hear the birds sing sweetly in the trees.
You've written
I've written songs.
Holy, holy, set me free. Holy, holy, make me see. Holy, holy, bring me to life. Holy, holy, majesty. Holy, holy, almighty. Holy, make me drink from your water.
My dad was a fan of Elvis,
Okay.
and I wanted to do a song for him. So Crying in the Chapel is part of it.
wow.
You saw me crying in the chapel. The tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. Now I'm happy with the Lord. Just a plain and simple chapel where humble people go to pray. I pray the Lord that I'll grow stronger as I live from day to day. I've searched, but I couldn't find the way on earth again, peace of mind. Now I'm happy in the chapel, where people are on one accord. Yes, we gather in the chapel just to sing and praise the Lord. You'll search, but you'll never find the way on earth again, peace of mind. Take your troubles in a chapel.
we have also a song from Bob Dylan,
Okay.
Make You Feel My Love, which is basically, to me, when I hear those words,
Yes.
and I think of what Christ did for us, this is the true, perfect love. When the rain is blowing in your face, and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I've go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, on the highway of regrets. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet.
Why the name My Shining Hour?
Thinking back, you know, when I went on this project, I said, well, I want to tell the truth of the story, that there's a lot of highs, but there's a lot of lows. And I wanted to talk about the hungry years, because even though I grew up in the church, I felt like I met God outside of the church.
Okay. Talk about that a little bit.
You know, there's quite a bit of a story. I mean, I guess I have to give an overview of this. But,
Sure.
you know, when I first started doing music, it came really easy at first.
Right.
You got to sell a lot of records. All of a sudden, I said, wow, this is great. This is
Yeah.
what the music is about.
So successes.
Success really rapidly, really
Okay.
fast. And I was extremely green when I started.
Right.
Not really good.
Like many musicians are.
Well, yeah. I only knew one thing. I loved to sing. I wanted to sing. And I had a team of people, a manager who was more business people than I was.
Yeah.
And so we got to sell hundreds of thousands of CDs. And all of a sudden, after 3 years of working almost every day, realizing I had nothing.
Wow.
So I made a shift.
Okay.
And I decided to go and start fresh and leave everything behind and decided I'll go with my car
Right.
and my guitar.
Yes.
And I went to Nashville.
Okay. Why Nashville?
Well, you know, that's basically the capital of music, right?
Right, yeah.
So I
Music
figured,
City, USA?
Yeah, I would say. So I went there and completely broke
Yes.
with all that success. I was basically living in my car.
Right.
I mean, to save on hotel rooms. I was
Right.
sleeping in my car,
Yeah.
living off the $1 menu at Wendy's.
Wow.
And but I got to meet a lot of interesting people. I was working with on a project there. Got involved with the Special Olympics.
Right.
It was an album with Leanne Rimes and Donna Summer.
Amazing.
Alan Jackson. So it was interesting to see. I was surrounded by these amazing, talented artists,
Yeah.
and then I would have to go back to my car
Wow.
and shower at the YMCA.
Wow. So you had this great success. You lost
Yeah.
everything. You made that decision to go to Nashville. Why didn't you give up?
No, I just knew that I was meant to sing because I didn't know how to do anything else, quite frankly, at the time.
Yeah.
So I decided to go there. And
So you kept going, got to Nashville,
I got to
Donna
Nashville.
Summer,
I got to meet some
Leanne
interesting
Rimes.
people. You know, it's at the moment that things are stripped away from you
Okay.
that you have no other options, and all of a sudden you're realizing, you know, who is really God in all this?
Right.
And where am I? And,
Right.
and there's a lot of space that we take that needs to be gone in a way,
Right.
and leave more space to the Lord.
Right. Sometimes I think when you become a Christian, you think that everything's going to be perfect and that God is going to take you on this wonderful road, but the truth is that there are valleys. And it's those valleys, like you said,
Yeah.
that sometimes become our most shining hour.
Well, but you know, I feel like one of the Jews who have walked my 40 years in the desert in a way. I think we all have in some ways. And these are important times where you need to, you know, some people are born with the wisdom to not be as stubborn as maybe I was.
Okay.
And so some people it's maybe easier, but for me, I think I needed to be stripped away from a lot of things. I needed to get myself out of my own way and find my purpose through this. So the Hungry Years, you know, at that time I was doing some project for the Special Olympics, which led me out of my own way, right? It was for something else, for somebody else.
It's time to shine and to give the best of me. It's all I ask, it's all I'm wishing for. And this time around, I'm giving all I got to give. No turning back, I'm going all the way. Yeah, I can almost see the sunlight through the clouds. If I believe it, that I can do it. Reach out for freedom. Give all that I can give. Live all that I can live. Reach out for freedom. Live every dream in me. Feel what it's like to be strong.
And then after it led me to do something for the American Red Cross.
Reach out and seize the day and let love lead the way, lifting your life up to higher ground. You got the power to right the wrong. Show the world how beautiful you are. This is your gift to life. This is the gift of love.
We have the imagery here of the project. Tell me about the storm.
Well, the idea came that we all have a storm
Okay.
in our lives, right? But we also have a choice.
Okay.
So I wanted to make sure that the body was separated in half, meaning
Okay.
half of my body is drenched.
Right.
It's caught in the storm.
Yes.
But I choose to look outside of the storm.
Okay.
Because that's my choice.
Okay.
I mean, it's not going to avoid the storm that I have to go through in life
Right.
to get
'Cause
where I
we
need
all
to go.
go
We're
through-
all going to
go
go
through
through
the
this.
storms.
But we do have a choice. You know, like you said earlier, I could have stayed there.
Yes.
But I decided to move on and look for a healthier crowd, right?
Right.
And so it is a choice, and it was a long process. I mean, we took that photo at the beginning because that was clear for me.
Yeah.
The rest was being revealed very slowly.
Right.
There were so many stories that unfolded before me there as I'm producing this show.
If you're enjoying this program, for a donation, you will experience the entire My Shining Hour special. And at the same time, you will help Upliftv and Why I Count make a difference in the lives of our children. Here's how you can help. Here at Upliftv, we strive to give you high-quality programming that is great for the whole family. For a gift of $50, you will receive the complete My Shining Hour CD, DVD, and 10-day devotional. Or bless your family and friends with a small group pack. For a gift of $100, you will receive the My Shining Hour complete set of 5 CDs, DVDs, and 10-day devotionals. When you take advantage of these special offers, you will also help support the work and ministry of Upliftv, as well as support the nonprofit anti-bullying organization Why I Count. Why I Count reminds these young victims of bullying that their identity is awesome in Christ. These 2 special offers are only available when you call 1-844-787-5438. That's 1-844-787-5438. So Steph, this is a set of 3. It's a DVD, a CD, and a devotional that comes, My Shining Hour. This is actually what people are going to get when they pledge. Tell me a little bit about especially the devotional. How does it go along with everything?
Well, it was a long process. Like I said, 3.5 years to make put this together. So there's a little story behind each of the songs.
Okay.
Because they were not all selected at the same time.
Right.
So it's a devotional that, you know, I pray a lot now before I do things.
Yes.
And I want to make sure that I find clarity. And so I take a lot of notes,
right.
you know, and the process of the making of the DVD, of the CD, and everything that happened in my life. So I wanted to kind of include the story behind the song, why I chose the song.
Right.
Which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever.
We started this project, the My Shining Hour, being about finding your shining moment. I wanted to include an anti-bullying project on this,
yes,
where we can teach the kids in a disguised way. I say disguised so I can get in the school system.
Right, and that's through the song Awesome.
That's the song Awesome, so we can teach them about their identity. Suicide is the highest cause of death among young children under 14.
Wow.
I need to repeat this.
Yes.
Suicide is the highest cause of death among children under 14. And according to a British study, half of these cases are due to bullying.
Wow.
So
You know, with social media, bullying has become, it used to be just in the classroom, but now it's for the world to see. If somebody bullies you online through Facebook, now it magnifies it.
There's no safe place.
Right.
As a kid, I was bullied quite a bit. But I knew who I was. I knew I could sing. I had an identity. Today, their identity resides on how many likes they have on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
So there's no safe place. When they go home with their device. So that makes it way worse.
Yeah.
We had a safe place as a kid. They don't have that.
Yes.
If the Bible tells us, I am awesomely made.
Yes.
But King David also ends by saying, this I know well. We need to remind this generation about the Maker.
Yes.
About the Creator and what's so incredible about them. And I think the approach that we have to do has to be different than what's already out there, because the word bullying almost doesn't mean anything anymore. It's not heard anymore. So the approach of Why I Count is really to build character, because they've forgotten how awesome they are. They've forgotten what's great about them, that they're very unique, that even though 99.9% of the DNA of everyone on the planet Earth is the same, that 0.1% makes them unique. So if I were to read those billions of characters one by one per second, 24/7, it would take me 96 years to read the description of who you are. What's your name?
My name is Kamara Jade Rims.
Yeah, what did you think of today?
I thought it was very cool.
What did you like? What was cool?
I like to see what my DNA looks like and what happens with your eyes when there's more light and there's less, and how much water is what it looks like, and how small you are when you're about 5 months.
We go from the genetics, studying the physiology of the body, understanding that the heart carries blood throughout your body daily for 60,000 miles of blood vessels. 60,000 miles of circulation every day is like going around the planet Earth 2.5 times. When we tell the kids about that and we show them inside what's going on in their body, it reminds them that they really are awesome and there's something really unique about them. And you know, when you look at the stats today, that the highest rate of suicide among the young children under 14 is now called bullycide. So when a life is lost prematurely, we all lose from the gift that was placed in that person. How do you think you can make this world a better place?
I think for now, how the world is now, we need leadership. So us showing being not putting yourself in a higher position, because you don't have to be in a higher position to show leadership. You can be any type of position to show leadership. So no matter how good you was, how bad you was, you always have somebody looking at you. So I see that as we are all leaders in this world. That's the only way we can make the world better, is by just doing what we do best and not making negative things, but making positive things.
It affects us because, like, when we say words, it comes back to us in different tones. Like, if you say negative words, it will come back to us in a negative way, because most words have power.
This is about basically not just counteract the effect of bullying, it's to stop it. So this is a very proactive approach to counteract bullying. Even today, you know, they've learned about their own words and how they can receive them or reject them. So it's really making them proactive in how to really stop bullying in a completely different way. There's only 0.1% that's different. And that difference makes you very unique. It creates something that is just you. So this campaign is about remembering and reminding this new generation, this next generation, that they are awesomely made. Everything about them, everything about the way they move. So through this campaign, we also teach them to find their happy dance, because we want to make sure that they leave here with something to remember. We want to make sure that this class is being immortalized in their brain, that they will remember how awesome they are. So we call this the awesome dance, the happy dance, and that's the awesome challenge. And it was fun to see. We have usually a choreographer that comes and teaches the kids how to do those special moves. That I have my happy dance, but I'm not going to show you right now.
That's awesome.
And so we were doing this campaign called the Why I Count campaign, the Awesome Challenge. And so people were basically asking their friends to do their happy dance.
Okay.
Right. So this friend of mine goes to a park as we're filming this, and she asked this guy all of a sudden, "Can you film me with my iPhone doing my happy dance in the park?" Okay. He looked at her a little weird, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, "Yeah." So he listened to the song and filmed her doing her happy dance.
Wow.
Then after, he kind of paused for a while, and she said, "Is anything wrong?" He said to her, I don't know you, but I came here tonight to end my life."
Wow.
Because she saw him sitting, you know, he had lost his girlfriend, he had lost his home, and but, you know, without going through the details. And he said, because the song talks about life is, you know, awesome. We should celebrate it. It's a message of hope, right? It ministered to him.
Yeah, at one point in my life, I was feeling really down. It was so down to the point that I just felt like there was no purpose for me here on earth, you know? I was just asking, I'm not even gonna lie, I was asking God just like, you know, take me from here. This lady came up and asked me if I could record her and her friend dancing to this new awesome song called Awesome. I heard this song and it just made me realize that life is beautiful, it's awesome. And I'm a child of God, and I can get through anything. I could be happy. That song touched my heart. Robbing me from my joy at any time. Please don't think it personal. It's just not optional. I'm declaring it's time to be free. No more feeling of sadness. Filled up with gladness. Ain't wasting time. 'Cause life is beautiful and I feel
bring me down, don't you know that I'm found? I'm a child of God. So don't be judging me from my choice, robbing me from my joy. It ain't right. Please don't think it personal, it's just not optional. I'm declaring it's time to be free. No more feeling of sadness, filled up with gladness, ain't wasting time. Cause life is beautiful, I feel awesome. Makes me wanna shout and say, I am beautiful, life is awesome. And I wanna celebrate. I feel awesome. Awesome. Stop all the negative, it's my prerogative. I take the higher road. Keep your mind on something higher before your life expires. Cause it's a beautiful day and shine the little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine cause I'm created for greatness. If you agree to what I say, get out of your own way and put on a smile. Cause you are beautiful, life is awesome. Come on, let's shout and say, this life is beautiful, you are awesome. Come on, let's celebrate. I feel awesome, I feel awesome, awesome. You know that I'm found. I'm a child of God. So don't be judging me for my choice, robbing me from my joy. It ain't right. Please don't think it personal. It's just not optional. I'm declaring it's time to be free. No more feeling of sadness, fill up with gladness, ain't wasting time. Cause life is beautiful, I feel awesome. Makes me wanna shout and say, I am beautiful, I feel awesome. And I wanna celebrate. I am beautiful and original, created by the hands of love. You are beautiful, but exceptional. Don't you wanna shout and say,
And that's a wrap.
If you're enjoying this program, for a donation, you will experience the entire My Shining Hour special. And at the same time, you will help Upliftv and Why I Count make a difference in the lives of our children. Here's how you can help. Here at Upliftv, we strive to give you high-quality programming that is great for the whole family. For a gift of $50, you will receive the complete My Shining Hour CD, DVD, and 10-day devotional. Or bless your family and friends with a small group pack. For a gift of $100, you will receive the My Shining Hour complete set of 5 CDs, DVDs, and 10-day devotionals. When you take advantage of these special offers, you will also help support the work and ministry of Upliftv, as well as support the nonprofit anti-bullying organization Why I Count. Why I Count reminds these young victims of bullying that their identity is awesome in Christ. These 2 special offers are only available when you call 1-844-787-5438. That's 1-844-787-5438. You wanted to be bold about your witness, and the Lord tells us about that challenge, living in a world where maybe there weren't a lot of Christians around you, but yet you made a bold statement for the Lord.
Well, I was ready for that.
Okay.
You know, I thought also that where I was, career-wise, was I wasn't fulfilled.
Okay.
I think there was something more that I needed to say, and it's such a broken world right now. I think we need God more than ever.
Yeah.
You know, but I realize it's at everybody's pace. You know, nobody has the same story. We all have our stories, but everybody has to go through different things.
Yeah.
We have the same end goal, though.
Right.
Sometimes it rains, sometimes it pours, sometimes an angel comes knocking at your door. No, it's hard to tell through a long dark spell that the clouds above are ever gonna rain. Sometimes it rains.
The journey of recording this television special led me to go to Israel. We got to travel quite a bit on this journey.
Incredible. So the scenery, you go from Israel to
Israel, we went to Africa, we went to California, we went to Florida, obviously.
We're standing on what we know as the contested Golan Heights.
It took quite a bit of time to do because I was putting it together, you know.
Right.
And like I said, when God does something, sometimes it works fast. I haven't been blessed with that yet.
Right.
For me, it's always longer.
Yes.
So it took a longer time, and there was some stuff that I needed also to get cleaner, and you know, it was always a process.
Yeah, I was going to say, God works in the process.
In a process. There's as life, you know, we've aired the show, and the testimony, we've received hundreds of testimonials of transformation that's happening through watching this, because I think all of us, in a way, you know, we're a work in progress. No one has it all figured out.
Right.
And I think if we can identify our weaknesses, then we can help each other. And that's what this project is about. That's why we did the Why I Count.
Yes.
So we can help each other together. What I could tell you is that what helped me is that knowing that we belong to an almighty God, a huge God, where what seems impossible for us becomes possible through Him. Don't get caught in the storm. You're way bigger than that. So I'm going to leave you with this next song. And thank you for taking the time to watch this program. Wish you the best. Hello, it's me. Are you there, faithful friend? I come to you and once again full of requests, yet empty-handed. So many things I wish to do, so many I wish I didn't do. The weight of it all leaves me blinded and unable to move. I realize how little I am, a plain ordinary man. My bones are frail, can hardly speak, even among my closest friends. My enemies are rising up and there is no place to hide. They look at me with laughing eyes as I'm pleading from this exile. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I heard somebody say today that life don't always go our way. Yet you were fair and you were kind and things worked for a great design. I only wish that you would free me when I'm crying late at night, and remove the anger and the bitterness that's killing me inside. Here I am, I confess, I've become my own demise. I've let the enemy creep in and let him feed me with his lies. I
I surrender to your grace and pray you set my soul on fire and show the world a new revive, a song for us to sing and rhyme. Hallelujah, 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 faithful friend. Here I am. Here I am, faithful friend.
If you're enjoying this program, for a donation, you will experience the entire My Shining Hour special. And at the same time, you will help Uplift TV and Why I Count make a difference in the lives of our children. Here's how you can help. Here at Uplift TV, we strive to give you high-quality programming that is great for the whole family. For a gift of $50, you will receive the complete My Shining Hour CD, DVD, and 10-day devotional. Or bless your family and friends with a small group pack. For a gift of $100, you will receive the My Shining Hour complete set of 5 CDs, DVDs, and 10-day devotionals. When you take advantage of these special offers, you will also help support the work and ministry of Uplift TV, as well as support the non-profit anti-bullying organization Why I Count. Why I Count reminds these young victims of bullying that their identity is awesome in Christ. These 2 special offers are only available when you call 1-844-787-5438. That's 1-844-787-5438.
May the blessings of the Lord be upon you.
and may you shine with all His light.